Are you a leader who thinks they have it all figured out? Think again. The world is changing faster than ever, and the skills that got you here won't necessarily get you where you need to go. Here are the 10 leadership skills you absolutely need for 2025, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. In this video, we'll dive into the top 10 leadership skills that will be in high demand by 2025. You'll learn what they are, see examples of good and bad leadership, and get tips on how to improve each skill. From emotional intelligence to tech savviness, these skills will set you apart in the modern workplace. These aren't just buzzwords, they are the key ingredients to leading with purpose, inspiring your team, and achieving remarkable things. And wait till you hear about number 1. It's a game changer. Let's get started. Let's talk about emotional intelligence, or EQ. Great leaders connect with their people on a human level. They manage their emotions, building trust and inspiring others. Think about a leader you admire. They understand and respond to emotions. They create a safe space for authenticity. Leaders without EQ leave a trail of resentment. Cultivate EQ with self-awareness. Pay attention to your emotions and behavior. Practice empathy and active listening. Make eye contact and really hear people. Leadership is about being human. Develop your EQ and transform your leadership. We live in a world that's constantly changing. If you're not adaptable as a leader, you're going to get left behind. Adaptable leaders see the waves of change coming and adjust their approach accordingly. They're not afraid to pivot, experiment, and learn from their mistakes. Remember Blockbuster? They refused to adapt and paid the price. So how do you become more adaptable? Embrace a growth mindset. See challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is just feedback. Continuous learning is key. Read books, listen to podcasts, take courses. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the ever-changing world. Remember, the only thing constant is change. Embrace it, adapt to it, and you'll not only survive, you'll thrive. Adaptability is about being flexible and open to new ideas. It's about seeing change as an opportunity, not a threat. Be the adaptable leader your team needs. Technology is transforming the way we work. Leaders who resist technology are not doing themselves or their teams any favors. In today's world, tech savviness is essential. The most successful companies today are tech companies. Their leaders are tech fluent, leveraging technology to achieve their goals. You don't need to become a coding whiz, but you do need to be comfortable with technology. Understand how to use it effectively to communicate, collaborate, and innovate. Familiarize yourself with the tools and platforms relevant to your industry. Experiment with new technologies, even if it means stepping outside of your comfort zone. There are tons of resources available to help you boost your tech savviness. Take online courses, attend webinars, read tech blogs. Surround yourself with tech-savvy people and learn from them. Technology is not a threat, it's an opportunity. Embrace it, learn it, and use it to your advantage. Become the tech-savvy leader your team needs you to be. We all know leaders who are great at firefighting. But what about the bigger picture? That's where strategic thinking comes in. It's about understanding the current landscape and anticipating future trends. Leaders who lack strategic thinking are like ships without rudders. Strategic leaders chart a course and navigate their teams towards success. Start by asking yourself the big questions. Where do you want to be in 5 years? 10 years? What are the key trends shaping your industry? The best strategies are often the result of collaborative thinking. Be the strategic leader who sees the big picture. Communication is more than just transmitting information. It's about connecting with your audience, inspiring them, and getting them on board with your vision. Think about the great communicators of our time. They all had a way of connecting with their audiences on an emotional level. They were clear, concise, and passionate. They understood the power of storytelling. Poor communication can be a major roadblock to effective leadership. It can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and a lack of trust. So how can you improve your communication skills? Become an active listener. Pay attention to what others are saying, both verbally and non-verbally. When it's your turn to speak, be clear, concise, and to the point. Use stories and examples to illustrate your points. Seek out feedback on your communication style. Join a public speaking group or take a communication course. The more you invest in improving your communication skills, the more effective you'll be as a leader. Conflict is inevitable. Whenever you bring people together with different perspectives, there are bound to be disagreements. But conflict isn't inherently bad. It can be an incredible catalyst for growth and innovation if handled effectively. Leaders who shy away from conflict create an environment where resentment festers. Great leaders see conflict as an opportunity. The key to effective conflict resolution is to approach it with a calm, respectful, and solution-oriented mindset. Avoid getting defensive or pointing fingers. Focus on understanding the root cause of the conflict and finding a win-win solution. Active listening, empathy, and clear communication are essential. Mediation training can also be valuable. Learn about different conflict styles and how to adapt your approach. Conflict is not something to be feared, but an opportunity for growth. By mastering the art of conflict resolution, you can create a more harmonious and productive work environment. Turn friction into fuel for your team's success. There's a growing need for leaders who can think outside the box. Creativity is no longer a nice-to-have, it's a must-have for leaders who want to stay ahead. Think about the leaders who have truly made a mark on the world. They didn't get there by following the status quo. They challenged conventions and came up with new and innovative ways of doing things. Leaders who stifle creativity risk becoming stagnant and irrelevant. So how can you cultivate a more creative mindset? Start by questioning everything. Don't just accept things the way they are. Ask why, ask what if. Encourage brainstorming sessions where there are no bad ideas. Create a safe space for experimentation and risk-taking. Seek inspiration from unexpected sources. Read books outside your field. Attend conferences on unrelated topics. Travel to new places. Expose yourself to different perspectives and ways of thinking. The more you feed your mind with diverse inputs, the more creative you'll become. Be the creative leader who breaks free from the status quo. Leadership is all about making decisions, big and small, every single day. And let's be honest, not all decisions are created equal. Some are easy, straightforward, but more often than not, leaders are faced with complex situations with no clear right or wrong answer. It's in these gray areas where true leadership is tested. Think about the tough decisions leaders have to make. Layoffs, product launches, strategic pivots. These are not decisions to be taken lightly. They require careful consideration and the courage to make a call, even when there's no guarantee of success. Leaders who are indecisive create a culture of uncertainty. Effective leaders embrace the challenge of decision-making. Gather all the information, analyze the risks and rewards, and then make a decision and own it. Develop a clear understanding of your values and priorities. Seek out different perspectives and consider the potential consequences. Be the decisive leader who navigates the gray areas with confidence. You can't do it all. Effective leadership is about empowering others and delegating tasks. Think about the most effective leaders you've worked with. They were great at delegating. They gave their team the autonomy to own their work and make decisions. Leaders who struggle to delegate create bottlenecks. So, how can you become a more effective delegator? It starts with trust. Trust your team to do the job well. Clearly communicate your expectations and provide the necessary resources. Don't be afraid to delegate challenging tasks. Celebrate their successes and provide constructive feedback. Delegation is not about dumping work on others, it's about empowering your team. Create an environment where people feel trusted and valued. Be the leader who empowers your team to soar. Remember, delegation is key to effective leadership. Here we are at the pinnacle of the leadership pyramid, visionary leadership. Visionary leaders shape the future and inspire others to believe in that vision. Martin Luther King Jr. painted a vivid picture of a world where equality reigned. Steve Jobs shared his vision of a world where technology empowered individuals. Share your vision with passion and conviction. Be the visionary leader who inspires others to create a better tomorrow. So there you have it, the 10 leadership skills that will be in high demand in 2025 and beyond. Remember, leadership is not a title, it's a choice. It's a choice to embrace these skills, to continuously learn and grow, and to inspire those around you. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and leave a comment with your thoughts or questions. Which of these skills resonates most with you? What steps are you going to take to develop your leadership potential? And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on leadership in the modern workplace. Until next time, lead with purpose, lead with passion, and lead with your why.